Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing fantastic. Happy Monday, Motivational Monday for some. And I hope you had a fantastic weekend. So, for those of you who join me during this live, it is a free coaching session. So, it is a Ask Me Anything kind of coaching. But the theme today is about doubling your prices. Is it possible? And what would be stopping you from doing so? If you're not charging $3,000 per month for your services, you need to definitely watch this. I hope you get a lot out of this live. And again, if you have any questions or comments, please comment below so that I can reply in a jiffy. I always like to start with what I am grateful for. So today I have to say that I'm very grateful for the weekend I had. For once, it's been a while since I've done it. I went for a long drive up to West Palm Beach. I'm here in South Florida, so it is quite a drive, but at the same time, it's so relaxing. And I went the long way, of course. I'm not going to take the highway. I took the long way there, and it was quite spectacular. So I felt really blessed that I'm able to take drives and to take a day off like that, because usually I am pretty busy. So it's nice when finally I can take a little day off. And then yesterday, as you can see by my suntan on my nose, I went spend the day on the beach. Even though I put a lot of sun tanning lotion and sun protective cream, I guess the sun got me anyway, but it was worth it. So share, please, what you are grateful for. I always like to start the day with what I'm grateful for, because it puts a positive spin evidently into the day, and it's always a nice way to change your entire energy, and of course bring some more positiveness into your life. So that is for my gratitude of today. And for the subject and the topic of the day, it is really about charging more for your services. So if you're not already charging $3,000 per month for your services, this might be really a live that you want to be a part of and that you want to follow and ask questions, of course, about. So I remember when I started a long time ago, 15 years ago, I started to coach clients. Actually, people came to me and asked me for coaching. Actually, they asked me how was I doing what I was doing, because I started becoming very successful very quickly, and so I attracted a few people who were seeing my results and wanted to get coaching. But for me, it was so new. I wasn't sure how I was going to go about it. And I was very insecure in starting in such a new kind of activity. And so I charged very small fees. I charged to start, I think my first fee was somewhere along the lines of $300 a month per client. That was 15 years ago. Today I charge along the line of between $15,000 and $25,000 a month. And about $500 for 10 minutes. So as you can see, the free lives that I'm giving here are pretty valuable. So how do you go from $300 to $15,000? But it took me 15 years to understand the whole thing. So I want you to benefit from that journey, and hopefully you will get there sooner than I did. Mind you, $300 15 years ago was probably worth more than $300 today, but there were $300 Canadian, so it's even worse. Okay, so if you are charging under $3,000 per month, the real question becomes your own, how you value your own self and your time and your experience and what you have acquired so far. If you're a new coach and you've never coached before, you might be fearful of charging more simply because you think, oh my goodness, how dare I ask for so much money? If you are an experienced coach and you're still charging under $3,000 a month, then you really need to question your self-worth, your self-esteem, and the doubts that come and I'd say block you in your possibility to grow your business and to better serve people. So I know that a lot of people think, well, I want to serve a lot of people and I want to have a lot of clients, and I don't want to hinder the people who have less money to be able to get coaching. And so how dare I charge more? And the other question that often comes as well is, how will I find clients that will give me $3,000 per month or $5,000 a month? I'll never find those clients. They're impossible to find. So for the first question is really about understanding that charging less devaluates your worth and your time and what you offer as a service. So I remember a long time ago, that was probably 2007, 2008. So it's been quite a while, right? A dozen years or so, a decade ago. I was struggling financially, and I came across a coach that was charging $500 an hour for his services. And I was really like, $500 a month was a lot. And that was, so again, $500 an hour in US currency. Well, I was struggling to find clients at $300 Canadian per month. And so I found this fee to be really, really high for me to pay. But I was very confident that his coaching, even 1 hour with him, could really, really improve and change my own life. And so I saved here and there. I didn't go to a restaurant, and I didn't buy the dress I wanted. So I saved here and there, and eventually I had the $500, and I listened and I paid attention, and I was very much hooked the entire hour, because it cost me a lot. And so because I paid more, I valued more the time, the information, and the action plan that I received during that valuable hour of $500. Whereas if that same person would have said, oh, poor Slavika, I'm going to now position my offer at $100 or $50 an hour for the same value, I probably would have, and I know I would have probably thought that it was not as good. My first impression would have been, well, it's only $50 for his hour. He must not be a successful coach. So how come he would give me successful tools? So that would be my first impression of the person, is that less money asked up front means that less value is offered for his services, it means that he is not valuable, and then therefore why would I give him any money to start off? I would search again and find someone who charges more, because I would consider that the person that charges more offers more value. So if you want to serve a lot of people, you can serve a lot of people charging more for your services. And the people that really want your services will find the money to pay it. And if your services are really valuable, they will receive the value for that. And so you're not stealing people's money, because that's also a negative thought, like the imposter syndrome's thought is, oh my God, I'm gonna charge so much, I'm gonna be stealing people's money, I'm going to be taking so much up front and destroying their ability to thrive. Whereas if you're really offering value, well, you're not taking something away, you're giving something in exchange for a certain amount of money. An example, and the parenthesis, is my mom used to be an amazing seamstress, really talented. She did magic with her hands, and when she opened a small in the middle of recession, she decided to open a shop. And of course, because she was just starting this shop and it was the middle of recession, she felt really bad, and she thought, oh my goodness, I don't want to charge too much, because of course it's a recession and I don't want to, take too much money for my services. And people were coming in, looking at her price rate and walking out. And she couldn't understand, and she was really, I think she's probably been one of the top seamstresses ever. And so she didn't want to first, because she had that kind of lack mentality of, I'm not gonna charge more because I want people to benefit from my services at a lower price so that I can serve more people. But at the end of the day, what happened is people were not taking her services because she priced them too low. And therefore, they considered that she was not good enough. And actually, they were always questioning her work, asking her, well, are you good enough if you're charging this price? And she had to explain that she was in business for all her life, that she was one of the seamstresses that worked with some of the bigger fashion names in the industry, but the people did not trust her because of the price. So the price point is not, it's something that will show that you trust and are comfortable and are secure in what you offer in terms of your products or services. And so that's the first thing. It's really work that needs to be done inside your mindset, your own self-worth, your own positioning, the value that you feel you can offer for that price, your level of comfort with the price that you are offering. And it has to do a lot with your own imposter syndrome of thinking, well, am I cheating people? Am I stealing people if I'm charging more for my services? So that's on the first part, what you really need to work on and focus on. The second part is, where will I find clients that will pay me $3,000 a month for my services? So I want to change a little bit the question here and understand, you need to understand that to reach $10,000 per month or more, if you're charging, let's say, $2,500 or $3,000, well, it would take you 3 to 4 clients to reach your goal. If you're charging $500 for your services, well, it will take you 20 clients to reach that goal. Therefore, first of all, you'll need less clients to reach your $10,000 per month if you price your offer at $2,500, $3,000, or $5,000. Now, where will you find the clients? The same place where you will find the $500 clients. It's just a positioning and a way to create your own unique selling proposition, your own value, your own offer, something particular and unique, and offer the value that you feel that is priced right. So first of all, I think you're just destroying your self-worth if you're still giving away your services for free, or if you're charging at 500 or 1,000 a month. You're just destroying your own value and wasting time, wasting valuable, precious time that you could be investing in finding higher level clients. So you can find higher level clients everywhere, and you will probably attract better and higher value clients at that price point, simply because they will value more your products and services at that price range. And weirdly enough, when we price our value lower, we tend to attract client. Let's say if you're at $500, you're going to attract clients who don't have any money, and so you will be wasting a lot of your time trying to sell or offer value to people who don't even have the means to benefit from your offer. And if you really want to serve a massive amount of people, once you are at the level of making $10,000 or 20 or 30 or 50,000 a month, you can easily go back and create lower price points offers that are like digital products, that are automated products that you can launch, and then you generate more income and serve a larger crowd that do not have that kind of money up front to pay for your services. And that creates another funnel where you will get those clients habituated in buying from you, and then eventually some of those will get in the upsells and the higher level products. So to understand better, the principle of finding clients is really, again, it's about your mindset. It's about finding creative solutions and positioning your offer and your value in the right category. And then, interestingly enough, you will also start attracting, if you do it right, attracting the clients who can pay for the value and the price that you offer. So there are clients for Louis Vuitton and Gucci bags, just as there are clients for H&M bags. It's not because you decide now that you're going to sell Gucci bags or Tiffany watches that you will not find clients. On the contrary. But at least, let's say, if you have 3 to 4 clients only to serve per week, that's going to be maybe 4 to 10 hours, maybe 10 hours work, because you need to prepare the coaching, research, plan it, etc. So maybe 10 hours per week. Well, you'll still have 30 to 40 hours to find more clients. Whereas if you're priced at 500 and you need to serve 20 clients to get to 10,000, you'll be so fully booked that you won't be able to think right. You'll be so exhausted and tired that you won't be able to have time to plan strategically to have more clients. And actually, having 20 clients at $500 a month is crazy. You should never do that, ever. So I hope this gave you some a little bit of a road to solution and more clarity, and help you also get more optimistic that it is possible to get coaching clients or consulting clients at $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. And if you are ready to make a leap and really, scale your business and grow it to 10, 20, $30,000 a month, I strongly suggest that you join my coaching group called 10,000 in 10 weeks, where I take you almost by the hand, literally, and guide you in finishing a project in 10 weeks, where you actually step by step, week by week, see how you can transform your mindset, get rid of the imposter syndrome, and of course reach $10,000 per month in your consulting business. You learn how to improve your rates, how to figure out what kind of service or what kind of value you can give for that amount of money. Of course, your self-esteem, your self-worth grows during the course. And I also, of course, teach you where to find the clients and how to sell, how to close the sale, because that's the most important thing. How to learn to close a sale to get clients at $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. And therefore, your ability to scale your business, have 20, 30, 50K a month becomes more and more attainable, reachable, and you can live the life of your dreams, which is what we all want, and then serve even more clients and have even more of everything, offering more service, more value, and feeling better and better about yourself, because you would live in perfect financial freedom and, I guess, stability and security and comfort. And therefore, when you are at that level of energy, well, what you offer to clients is even better, because you have that kind of feeling, a well-being that you can share, and therefore offer more to the clients that you have. So again, if you want to have more information about my 10-week program, $10,000 per month within 10 weeks, where I take you hand in hand to reach your goal, I don't let you go until you reach it, well, say 10 in 10 below, and me or someone from my team will reach out to you to set up a call and see if it's a good fit for you. I hope this helped, and I hope I continue seeing you here during our lives. Thank you. Bye.